Brocker! Sorry,
There's no time for apologies, girl. We've got to get that blade on the anvil. You're the first apprentice of mine with the gumption to do aught like this. You got the blaze hammer work done, and you did it right. But the hardest part's what comes next. I'll walk you through what's needed, though I dare say it is one of the few lessons I've left to teach you. You've proven yourself this day, Sarah. You're the one fit to carry on my techniques and this smithy. But not if you're gonna stand there and gawk. To the forge with you, girl!
come in, Brocker. Hi, Arisen. I've been waiting for you. Here it is. Your regalia sword. Looks newly forged, doesn't it, eh? Brocker had me working on it for hours. Got nary a wink of sleep. But owing to that, me thinks it turned out real fine. I only hope you're pleased with it. 'Tis as much your success as mine. So much has changed for me since you first brought that sword to the smithy. I feel as if I'm finally on the path to becoming a blacksmith in my own right. Thank you, sir, for all you've done on my behalf. Wow, look who 'tis. What brings you to the smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in a luck. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say? Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you. Unless you were to listen, I happen to know there's one bit. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save the singularly Of course, no dwarf would openly admit that. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that
So the blacksmith ought grant us some Gwefenture in exchange for Nutriarb. Shall we inform Miss Derren of this, Master? Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Welcome, and as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer... Excellent service. at a fair price. Do come again.
Looking for aught in particular?
There's another errand to see to.
I might make it look easy, but only from experience.
One of these days I'll buy myself a manor. Our soldiers need better training.
What should I
Bring
get up?
life to my old bones.
I go home and write down the day's plans.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
That's why I did this, and I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said.
Captain will have my head if I take another control.
What are ye doing here? Come to laugh at me, have ye? Suppose it must make ye feel a hero, seeing the man ye caught yourself sitting behind bars. But ye ain't fool enough to think the Empress is safe now I'm in here, are ye? Coin's a fine thing. Even in a... Reckon ye must be touched in the head, giving coin to a... Still, suppose I'm no longer a part of this, So I'll tell ye a little something as thanks for your generosity, cuz. I got this job by way of the coral snakes. I only did as I was instructed. If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you're best off asking a snake. Lucky for ye, there's one right here in the jail. Ugh.
That's why I did the things, and I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me.
Greetings, sir. You're here about the whelp, I presume, but I'm afraid things aren't going. It's my superiors, you see. They understand that there are some. Normally, I'd let the matter lie. But what say you, sir? Have you... Aye, that's just... You really must care for the whelp to go so...
That's why I did the things I did. Understand, and I don't believe for a moment that...
Ah, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Nobles do nothing but guzzle sweetmeats and ale.
I'll take any chance not to think on my trouble.
Crowds make for easy.
Beg pardon, sir, but I can't let you on.
Crowds make for easy
Sleep, same as the one afore, a comfy bedroll.
Do I know you?
This ox cart's bound for the... Can't let you on till you've paid.
Look at them. Bunch of careless fools.
Nothing I
Heaven's Right.
Oh, oh! Fucking scares me on my arm from the last battle! Guard all your words. It won't make a difference when I've grappled you. See?
me lose my nerve?
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
This battle couldn't have come at a worse time! I only hope our meeting's a swift one!
fond of picking things up, aren't you?
These opportunities are few and...
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full.
Indeed. Surely we've time for a short kip ere we continue on our merry way.
Would seem our fight is not yet done.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
No quarrel here.
I have but 2 words for that performance. Utter perfection.
Indeed, 'twas enough to make one pity our foe.
This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
I can foresee no reason not to make use of this.
Feast your eyes on this.
My patience wears thin.
We are hardly familiar with one another.
That was thrilling.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Hope to see you again.
arrived well enough. Where to next?
Nefernis Alif.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and... All told, I'm rather satisfied with my performance.
I'm glad to see you in such fine fettle, Arisen. I knew we'd not be long apart. We meet again, Arisen. I'm well glad to be traveling by your side again. A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. It is said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heal.
Elelote osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair ave. Angudu telpe. Eldalia morneseron. Minua kuluyo.
Onnig.
Etela eldalia nunwe elone.
Enrica Tasha.
Nun lia tilmo.
Akayel fil calo arume fa in iterond, etele eldalia nun we. Sone kemenindo.
Let me get that.
Akayel fil calowin arume fa in iterond.
Etele Eldalia nu in Lalasta.
Findamun. Dionar in Lalastar. Findamun. Jarmen ran soron.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin. Gathering material.
Have you found Gwefencha? A dwarven blacksmith has some? Truly? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye? I fear the smith will not heed my plea. You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish? Which one? Nutriarb. Dwarves have a liking for it, they say? Are you certain? Nutriarb is not very tasty. Few elves enjoy it. It is a pungent stew of, old fish and apples, boiled till it forms a thick paste. But I shall prepare it, if it has any chance of bringing me Gwefencha. The Arbor Heart depends upon it. Would you be willing to gather the... You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. I bring them to me, and I will...
Rotten fish and apples? My stomach lurches at the very thought. But I suppose we ought to procure them all the same. The language of the elves is entirely foreign to me. Yet from their manner, I gather they are a proud people.
Fairness. Alene alve elelote and fear osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair ave. Sinde fil arenka.
The apples and fish we gathered have gone rotten, Master, judging by the smell. Shall we see them to Miss Darren? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
To
the hobgoblin!
Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different tack.
You can count on me to keep you safe.
To chill our foes to the bone.
Salma Arenka. Alecano Nandik. Uru.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Do you have the ingredients? This is all I need. I will prepare the... My people dwell in the mountains, so we are rarely able to dine on fish from the sea. This dish was first made by an elf with a craving for fish, when no fresh fish was to hand. These fish already stink of the sea. Left to rot, they turn even more, pungent. Nutriarb is oft served at celebratory events, but I have never seen anyone eat it. Everyone turns their noses from the smell. I must endure. It is almost finished, thankfully. The stink is more than I can bear. It is ready, but it is so vile. I cannot understand how anyone could stomach it, let alone enjoy it. I fear the dwarven blacksmith will be angry if I present him with this. But I will trust in you. Come, let us away to Batal. I thank you. Here, my brother gave this to me. Might we not use it now? The sooner we arrive, the better.
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient...
Non li atilmo. Lores al carwa. Non we luintarma morli afundo. Sono Ilmen e fame.
Etela el dalia nunwe el one.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught.
You're back! And who's that you've got with you? An elf? I ne'er met one afore. Not quite what I imagined, if I'm honest. Well met. The name's Sarah. I'm an apprentice here at the smithy.
Well met.
She's the one who's after the scale cinder, I expect. Have you brought some of that elven delicacy along with you then, like I suggested?
Yes, I have the Nutriarb with me.
Marvellous. I thought I smelt it on you. Mark me, you put that in front of Brocker, and he'll fain hear out your request. Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the forge, see, so we'll need to make for the cavern where we dump all the excess scale cinder. Come on, you two. The cavern...
Shall we follow Sir Sarah, Master? With any luck, we'll have pockets full of scale cinder before the day is done.
No quarrel here.
A customer then. that changes things.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Want to try to enjoy life where and when I can.
We are none of us alike in vocation. Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Right, here we are. Oi, Brocker, you in here?
What's all this racket? I thought I told you that... You imbecile! You brought an elf here, of all things! Get it...
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought something for you. Don't you want to see what is?
A gift. For you.
Ah! What makes you think I'd be able to stomach your elven cooking? I'm gonna go dispose of this, and I expect the elf to be gone when I return.
What am I to do now?
What you came here for, of course. This is your chance.
Truly?
You'll have to be quick, mind. Brocker makes short. While you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition. Anyway, good luck. Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment.
Oh, I've got some.
A profitable endeavor. Flicker of a shadow, the gleam of an eye, the echo of a footfall. If we hone our senses, no foe shall escape us. Now here's a surprise.
None here.
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy. Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
I must get as much as I can. My heart flutters. Will the nutriarb truly be enough to... Where else can I look? My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. How much scale cinder did you get? You've got so much. With this, the Arbor Heart will... For now, I must return and tend. I hope you will come visit us again. I should... And I must thank you as well, Sarah.
Not at all. 'Twas my pleasure. I'm sure Brock had...
Now the Arbor Heart is sure to recover, and seeing Miss Darren's cheerful mien made all our labors worthwhile.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen. Queen fight!
Well done, Master.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Would you mind coming over here?
I'm tired. Wait, your equipment. This job better be worth
Made my legs ache everyone.
Plus, not at the expense of my duty. I suppose you can finish it tomorrow.
What should I do?
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him?
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look no further. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold, so I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? Not feeling so keen, are you?
Follow. Me, if you would.
Interested in my wares?
I'm about ready to fall asleep.
Finish it tomorrow.
This place is lovely.
I've wares aplenty, as you can see.
Care to join me for a glug or three, cuz? I need a favour, cuz. Feeling generous? Appreciate you, cuz.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Why is everyone always in such a
Drink flows freer when you...
A ladder, is it? How convenient.
Ah, excellent find.
Appreciate you, cuz. Here, cuz. Just my way of saying thanks.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Drummond and Batala by... That's it!
I've not much to say at the moment.
Your presence is a soothing one. Many thanks.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it should, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a moment. Listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero oft forgotten by history in spite of his word.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
One thing was certain. Should it walk upon land, no no sitter.
Welcome to Bjorn's armor, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check, hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Might as well take a look. While you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
There's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Quite the predicament.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I inquire as to what's become of the regate? So this is how the sword looked in its glory. I thought the blade ought to be restored for its history, but seeing it like this, I feel it me pray. Give my thanks to the blacksmith who repaired it. 'Tis fine work and you, Sir Arisen, you have my sincerest gratitude. You have breathed life anew into one of our kingdom's most sacred treasures. I can imagine no worthier symbol of a sovereign's majesty. I await the day it shall adorn your noble hip with bated breath.
Rest all of my equipment.
Only fools and urchins boast about
Can't complain, mind. Sure, why I patrol it.
about this?
Best head to market before it slips my mind.
I'll start dusting.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Well met, sir.
Have you business with the guild, sir? Have you found any of the items we discussed? Chance.
Always a pleasure. Look as long as you please.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Well met, sir.
Slow and steady gets the job done.
Always another errand to see to.
Welcome
Or two
and well
my
met.
mind with its words.
Almost wish aught would happen to shake things up.
Not a care in the world. Just as it should be.
Well met, sir.
Not a care in the world. Just as it should be.
Pleasant surroundings make for pleasant thoughts.
Not a care in the world.
Welcome and well met.
Can I throw in?
If I could, I'd never leave.
Peruse at your leisure.
The more the merrier.
Welcome and well met.
Puts me in the mood for a song, it does.
Well met, sir.
Suppose I'd best get to work.
Tad rowdy.
Welcome and well met.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Not a care in the world. Just as it should be.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us.
Shall we pay Miss Daphne another visit? I find myself wondering how the young lass fares. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Here we are.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet ever since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only, however, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him.
Home, you...
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But
I will look after him. I swear it.
I do what to do. Hoy, arisen! Say, do you know the river close by the church? Well, that's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going... I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, I was hoping you... I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every...
Now we seek gold ore. Though 'tis...
An unsettled mind begets an unsettled...
Got any good story?
Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? You would procure it yourself. I am in that case. Might I trouble you to bring me... The slums are a bane to the body's humors, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but where all your aid is most appreciated, sir.
Tell is, Maya's might can be harvested from phantoms. Monsters that wander the world at night.
I think I get the idea.
I ain't gonna make any coin here.
Wished.
Always night. I only had to sleep.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Can't complain, mate.
Anything's better than this. It's been a hard day.
May the heavens kind.
All the best tales come from travelers at
Reckon
the
I'd spend my life here if I could.
Who there? How have you fared? Might I beg a favor? Either of you? Many thanks.
Pray, keep your voice. Why, hello. Perhaps you've a moment to spare, an ear to lend. An unsettled mind begets an unsettled... Perhaps you've a moment to spare, an ear to lend.
I'd fight better if I had an...
'Tis good to see you are well.
All my troubles clean away this place.
We have what we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
Right you are.
Any loose coin about? Enough to make you rich?
We're here, Master.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you ever so much. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river? Now lots of people who live nearby, the priests have been treating everyone as best they... I want to help them. But apart from ask you, that is. Would you? Oh, thanks! I'll talk to the priests in the meantime.
Now we've need of medicine. We can purchase it at shops.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just... Oh, thank you.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
I suppose 'tis so.
such high spirits.
Oh, sir, pray excuse my boldness. Might I beg a moment? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll Oh, thank you, sir. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? You will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Hail!
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Have you heard tell of an ox cart travelling the roads at night? Honestly, I follow every regulation to the letter and only travel during the day. Why can't others do the same?
There's been much talk on the street of this phantom ox cart that travels after, but I've heard rather enough of it. Our hands are full enough.
This ox cart's back. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the